Hearing somebody's cat over the comms. We're on with Knucklehead right now, checking out the map for the rollout really quickly. So they are sending a hat and Enigma over in one of the Humvees to rail docks. Whereas it looks like First RB is sending quite a few more bodies.
31s this game.
Looks like they're just going to be setting up for storage before they even get anything else capped.
Yeah, good rollout here from AXV. I mean, they are winning the race to storage site for sure.
Oh yeah, easily. And honestly, if even if they don't have the cap available, if they hunker down there first and get on it, it's not going to be easy to take back.
Look how slow this rollout here is from First RB. They are not anywhere close here. Tacticians waiting in the wings. Huge deployment here onto storage site.
No.
Oh.
No in silence.
First firefight getting ready here.
Super, do I hear something by you?
Got two fights that happen on both the west and east side right now. AXV's heavily outnumbered on point, but it doesn't matter as First RB's just holding that tree line.
Yeah, back on the point here, you can see Moon on the the east side.
Yeah, they got about like four guys holding off the entire squad on the west.
Doing really well. Zakafel dropping though, Destro dropping too, so push onto that rally on the backside here. Caps on the back, probably about 2% in favor of AXV between rail docks and railroad.
Neither team went for a rush for a first point here.
Oh.
Only one guy capped.
A little bit of a janky icon there. We can see the hab going up. It's a work in progress.
It's there. It's trying its best.
Yeah.
I don't know. The hab here from AXV on storage side already is going to be big. Allowing them to get them respawns and just really run it into that forest.
Mm-hmm.
First RB's just holding their ground here over on the east where they can. They only have one up, but...
Let's take a look at the map to see how this one is playing out for both sides. You can see the fob, the radio is placed. It's down, but it's not constructed yet. That's a huge issue. Finally going up over here on the backside with Kraku's squad. Looking at the deployment for 4. Enigma's fine on the back cap. No stall on that one. Swooper does go down, but really not too much going on from Squad 4, from First RB on the backside here. And the village is already being capped too. Looking at the other side, yep, about even more than 2%, probably a 5% lead in cap so far. So Railroad's just about to finish. And then you can see the back cap on the castle. Grumps is there, ready to go. Oh.
I don't know. AXV is doing a strong dominance of their previous comp experience here.
Yeah. Mound's actually pushing into this fob right here.
Yeah, as their entire team spawns back on it. They're all just run out and spreading out. AXV's just circling them in. At this point, they're just going to get pushed back into their hab until it's proxied. Especially with that new update that changed the proxy meter to 80. Doesn't look like AXV cares too much about that, though.
I hear him to my east.
It doesn't look like the POV cam's working right now, but you got everything else. So they were trying to circle it, but it doesn't look like it's working out too well.
Yeah, they're kind of missing the numbers here. You got AXV squad going wide out to the west.
Yeah.
Basically direct west of Castle at this point, dropping that rally down there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they're super out here on the flank. I think if TSQ First RB decide to push straight into point, they might have luck there, but they're just not able to use their numbers to their advantage here. AXV's getting the respawns.
Because they got all their troops basically on this eastern edge here, but they're all in the open field trying to push across. Meanwhile, AXV, while few in number, is in bushes and cover, hiding behind trees. All they got to do is pop somebody as they try and move and then hide.
Mountain and Zypher pushing back into the fob. I mean, Mountain was taken out, but he was not down. Medic got him up. Here comes some more. Those are going to be adjusted very soon onto this hab, and then I think it's going to be game over on the midpoint here for first RB TSQ.
AXV, that rollout at the start really did not help first RB, along with that hab coming up super late. It's not what you want to see in this kind of environment.
So back cap still going on here in Nilrem Village for AXV. They're about 75% done. Only hitting about 50, a little more than 50 actually, maybe 65 on the castle for first RB TSQ. Mortars raining, but not accurate here from AXV. They're missing by quite some margin. Bob is still up.
Still kind of getting adjusted.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they just haven't moved mortars over to direct fob fire at this point.
Yeah. You can see how TSQ, first RB are on the flank here though, and it's insane how AXV are able to commit 2 to 3 bodies to whole squads of the enemy team.
It really is just showing their experience in dealing with these kind of situations. As AXV is just locking themselves down where they need to be. Looks like TSQ and first RB are trying to get to village, but it's not going to be in time though, as cap goes up and they're taking storage now.
Yeah, 2 chevrons on storage capping. The flank is progressing, but I mean, it feels like AXV is just kind of spreading out on this south side here and absorbing the pressure. First RB is not really getting any value for this.
Especially with AXV on that west side flank going all the way around now. They're about north of Castle, and they're just continuing to make their way casually. They're not even worried about what's going on. They're just getting ready for the next cap. Shows good trust between their team.
It's mind-boggling to me this many members of first RB TSQ, and they're not pushing up the mid at all. There's 2 to 3 between the fob in the middle, the radio, and nobody's shoving up the mid here. Everyone's trying to go on the flanks, and it's not really working out here for the first RB TSQ.
I think their general honest assumption is that everyone's trying to rotate for the flanks and everybody's on point. But at the cap, like at this point, nobody's even capping storage. Like it's in neutral right now.
I wonder if that's
advantage on it, but it's just not going.
A concern maybe for AXV here. Checking the map again, we can see storage and nobody in the cap. They're not worried about it though. They have full control on either flank. They're holding, well outside cap range. They're pushing even squad 5 almost on that hab there with a few members. It should be interesting to see if they can overrun it. And 2 here on the backside is getting ready to push into the castle.
And there's nothing here, so if first RB loses this hab, I honestly think this is almost game. We got Logic calling out on the north end of that flank, but AXV finally getting some members back on that cap.
Yeah.
You guys realize what's going on.
You can hear the call out coming over like, hey, what's going on? Where is everyone? Now, mortars do go down. Robbie on the backside getting taken out by Kanito here. Axe and Murtog on the flank. But this is so late here. I don't think they'll be able to get on point before this cap goes through. And then, we know exactly what's going to happen. The castle is going to get significant pressure from the backside.
This is honestly not looking too hot here. I just watched mortars take about 3 guys with that one volley.
Well, that is going to be the last mortar volley for a little bit here as the mortar tube has been taken out.
Oh. Yeah, first RB's got a little bit of guys on the southern flank here. After not being able to take village, looks like they're just trying to get a push going this way.
Well, the rotation's beautiful here from AXV and their mercs. Easy rotation, 3 or 4 guys, bog down the squad. In the back, you have Jono also completely suppressing the flank of this push. There's a vehicle in the mix too, but just nothing happening. Storage site is the cap for AXV here. And now what can they do over on the castle?
We'll see how first RB and TSQ can react to this, because all of them are just booking it through the woods now. Honestly, easy pickings for any AXV boys looking this way. We got a 4-man team over here.
Yeah, radio. Radio isn't threatened right now. This rally is though, and I think Smickle's going to be having some fun times here if there is a mass respawn on this rally.
Yeah, we'll see if we can just get over to it before TSQ here can cross. That's 1 down though. This Kirk gets dropped trying to cross the LDA.
Yeah, there's no visual of the rally right now, so they should be safe to spawn in.
Ooh, nice shots. Victoria's going down too. Is that a lat round that just got fired?
That was
straight
a
up?
hat round, I believe. Coming up from the left side, no damage on that. Would love to see a Grenadier, though, be spamming those runes. Pippin
Pippin just booking it across this field. This man does not care. He's made it over to the rally now.
American leaning there.
Drop.
Ooh.
Shots fired. Nobody down though. Oh, there goes one.
Spawn right now.
Smeckle dropping, yep. So there is a 2 chevron decap, 3 chevron storage site. Sorry, we have to rotate over to storage site here because something serious is going on the backside. What happened to AXV's flank here? They were so strong. What happened? Everybody got dropped. It seems like we went away from the scene. You know, there was a crime committed, and it was the entirety of AXV's team going down here. Oh, let's drop it underneath the hab here. Zoom out with the FOV a little bit.
I honestly think AXV spread out their troops a little too thin here. The 4-man flank on the back was good. Gave them space and pressure, but our first RB just ignored it. They sent their 1 squad out there. They trusted those guys to get done, and they just collapsed in. Maybe they got a little too eager because you see 4 out there on the hard west too for that next flank and getting spaced out for the next cap after castle instead of hunkering down where they were.
It is very odd. They were so consistent with their control there. To lose it so quickly is just weird to see. But I mean, the cap was stopped on the defense with 25% to go, and you know now AXV are gonna be scrambling to try to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's looking rough here. As you can see, that lodge is trying to get out of here on the far south end, and it's just 2 first RV guys hunting through the woods.
Yeah,
they're on a mission back here, that's for sure.
Squad
I really think that's
Squad 4 is trying to rotate around, possibly falling back. Let's take a look at the larger perspective with the map here. And you know what? Kanito's in beautiful position right here. Now, he doesn't have a radio, unfortunately. If they had rotated and got a radio, they were kind of known for their very wide hab placements in the previous match. This is a lot more direct, but if they had gone for that wide radio, I mean, they'd be in great position on the village here.
I'm wondering if they're going to just cut back down there or hunker down and wait for the reinforcements that are coming in from AXV that's just running back over.
Yeah, it looks like 4's getting in a position to try like a concave attack onto point, while the rest of 5 and 3 have rotated. There's still 2 is still over here on the castle, trying to do something, maybe come up the backside and take the radio. Yeah, Robbie's calling for some support on the backside. Let's get back into the game here, though. The fob is down, the radio is cleared, and the defense of the midpoint continues. Oh, those icons.
Oh, yeah. They're there, that's for sure.
That's pretty cool, though. I did set them a little higher because they do default a little lower than that, but with all the trees here, I figured I need to set them pretty high so people could clearly see it.
I think, honestly, though, now that First RB and TSQ actually managed to get this take back, this is where they're going to shine. Because AXV, while they spread out, you see just like a squad, like a full 2 squads here sitting on cap. They're all spreading out and they're just taking angles.
Saul with the flank there clears out the rest of that squad from AXV. Beautiful gunplay from Saul. I think we could take a moment to check the scoreboard here to see who's popping off for who on either side. Let's take a look. All right, so it's 20. Wait a second. We're not seeing anything. We just see revives. Okay.
Yeah, that's all you could see mid-match.
That well, that wasn't the same in the last comp games we had. We could see the kills and the deaths, and we could see the other team.
I actually can see the kills and the deaths right now.
All right,
so
well, you can tell me who's popping off. and I'll
All right,
trust take your word for it.
on our first RB and TSQ side, we don't honestly got a big highest kill counts looking like it's gonna be 6 from both lit like fire and high speed.
Yeah, both of those guys popped off in the previous match between these two. Really dynamic players with the ability to just absolutely take over. It was funny. We had clips from both of them, but they weren't consistent. So we'll see if they can be a little more consistent in this one. For AXV, who's doing well?
We were matched on that same 6 mark. AXV doesn't have too many kills themselves. Zakafel gonna be leading the kills on the AXV side.
Okay.
A lot of 5s, but Zakafel's the only 6 out there. We'll see if we can go higher though. Honestly, not too much kills as I thought there'd be by this point in the game.
Yeah, so even in the last time these two met, first RB TSQ was out shooting AXV. AXV just had better strats. Now Isaiah on the backside looking to crush any rallies and possibly spot out the radio.
It's honest. He's just rolling around back here. He's having a ball and he's getting away with it. Maybe that AXV lap out the field's gonna be able to get him finally, but
Naughty Jono must be so pissed off right now. Yeah, as soon as he gets in the truck, he's gonna rotate to the gun. Yeah. And there it is. That feels bad, man. It feels bad. Robbie couldn't get the shot off on that though. He wasn't peeking at the right time here. And now we have Alpha and Kanito pushing in. Also have AXV, and they're gonna have control over this radio. What can Robbie do? It's a 1v4.
Honestly, Isaiah isn't posing too much of a big threat right now. He's just trying to be scary. And Kanito's down already. 1v3.
Isaiah is kind of blocking though. He's stopping any bullets from getting onto the radio itself. Oh, on the backside here.
Man, who just stood up. And he absolutely whiffs all of his shots.
No.
We're in a good spot.
You hate to see it, but
So-
sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, Xenograd saying we're in a good spot. I don't know if he knows what exactly just happened over here on the backside with radio control going over to first RB TSQ. Let's check out the map to see if there's anybody else to challenge. Well, from the right side, we have squad leader 8, Robbie. He's going to have to push this 1v3.
Isaiah is on that gun, still not on that gun though. He's just trying to be an eye in the spy. Grenade comes out, not gonna be able to do anything though. His radio's gonna start getting that bleed out timer going. Robbie's gonna have to make a play here. He's got 60 seconds.
Drops
one down.
One, yeah.
Isaiah's just sitting here waiting to call out. Axe gets the kill though.
Yeah, Axe with a really nice play here. Knucklehead's gonna push in. Now the radio isn't on bleed out right now, so there's still time here. Axe is alone. I mean, effectively alone. Isaiah's really not doing much with that truck there. He let Robbie push straight in.
Yeah, he's really just trying to be a vision, if anything. Here comes 10 Enigma here, but they also have Murtaga and Grumps and Salt in the back end too.
Digging radio again.
Looks like rest of 3 is trying to collapse in as well from the west here. Coming off that rally.
Nice play from Knucklehead to clear out the rally. He's going to have to do something. Murtog on the backside. Poor communication here from first RB. Isaiah does nothing. Murtog does nothing. Now,
Isaiah is just calling these guys out in the Vic, though.
Yeah. The radio's still on bleed.
Rocket shot just misses. You hate to see that, especially from that range.
Knucklehead did not stop the radio from bleeding out before he went to engage other infantry on the backside.
I don't think they're honestly going to have enough time yet. Isaiah's just trying to get this Vic to block the door.
That's a big brain play right there from Isaiah.
Oh, Jim not able to get that prone before he gets starts digging.
Yeah, Rattler goes down also.
Is it still bleeding?
Sorry, we got 600 bills.
Murtaugh's got a really nice kind of angle on this one. Same with Grumps.
Another 1v1 scenario here. Oh,
He's on my body.
And down goes the radio. Murtaugh
Can you hear him?
clearing it out.
ooh.
AXV, no luck defending their radio here, and it's not looking too good. They've lost a couple radios now. They've lost position on the point. What can they do to get back into this game?
Not looking too well. Because they got their transport out there.
Well,
they gotta get back in control of that logic if they really want to get anything done here.
Yeah, so they actually were decamping on storage site here. They did lose their back radio though, but they do have pretty good control over point here. TSQ, first RB TSQ, only one up. Variety clearing things out. Nice placement of the radio, by the way. It's beautiful.
Rahab is going to be coming up, though, as Victorious is on the other end of the building and not able to help proxy this. We'll see how many guys just respawn the second this comes up. Ooh, Justice just barely missing the kill here. Hab is up. We can see the respawns, though.
There it is.
Yep, here they come flood in. We got the reinforcements. There goes Justice.
Oh, let's go on the roof. Let's see who's up top. Justice does go down. There still is a squad on the right side. Here's Mickey, Zypher, and
Gorilla
Umbra.
not checking anything. Gets dropped as he tries to cross.
Look at Xenograd. They're trying to stay for the overrun. Rucci needs to get a little closer here.
All they need is one more man with them, and they got AXV coming. And here comes Richie.
Oh, Xenograd gets clapped from range by Shadow. Rucci now has to push in and possibly clear the hab off, but those spawns are going to keep coming. Oh, is he going to go for the radio? Radio here. Radio play from Rucci. He's trying to figure out what to do. He's trying to figure out,
just looking a little lost.
How do I get up there? Oh, how do I get up there? Yeah, that's a question.
He's just missing this little spindle right here that he needs to hop on. Little spool thing. The wire. I think he's just trying to hunker down until he can get more reinforcements to proxy his hab, though. Might not work in their favor, as Variety's just holding this bitch down.
Yeah. We got Moon, Zakafel, Tactician all coming in right here. Rucci on point, but damn, those are a lot of spawns coming in from first RB TSQ. They just need to push off this hab.
Couple of AXV guys coming in with that rally from the west.
Bitch.
Hab got proxied for a second. Will it stay that way, though? A lot of guys trying to crawl through here.
West side, wiping rally.
Raz is the only one up next to Hab now. I think he went for the res there. He got dropped.
Nades on to the hab. Variety gets Dome trying to push out here.
I think that's going to be it for the Hab here for first RB. Unless Gorilla can make a play here. Tactician hiding in the corner. Wrong with Rucci. Is he going to go for the res? He's going for the res. Is Tactician going to hear it, though? Gets it off. Five goes down. Empyrean gets dropped. He tries to enter the compound. Beknownst to... Oh, he's a very dead man now.
Big spawn wave coming in here from first RB as AXV cannot get this hab overrun. They are risking a lot
with every
here.
last limb they got.
Yeah.
Not as flashy as you'd like to see it, but TSQ and RB really showing their resilience of not wanting to lose the point they've taken.
On the backside, new radio going down on the defensive point near Rem. Villa,
Nice.
Kanito pushing in already. He is the squad lead here. Doesn't have anybody with him. You can see that fob just going up.
You can see all the way north here on Castle that one flank that happened Wander years ago is just getting checked out as they got people going all the way out to the corners of this map to go look for this when in reality there's nothing over there.
Radio on Nilrem is spotted out by Kanito. He's pushing into the point. He's going to be trying to deny the hab here. He's all alone though. Hab is on sticks. Robbie's digging. Kanito's going to go for the takedown on the hab. I think they spot each other here. Yeah, Robbie definitely knows what's up.
Yeah. Oh, going for the stand-up.
Kanito wins the fight. Got one more. Oh, Robbie, nice defensive play on the backside right there. Secures the hab. That's very dangerous. Where's the rest of Kanito's squad? If only he had one or two more guys with there, that might be the game for first TSQ. I mean, that's the hab on their second last point. Not much coming back from that.
Yeah, it looked like their rally did get squashed back there earlier, leading to just him.
Yeah, I think I did hear a call out. On point, though. Cleanup crew doing well here, clearing up the point. AXV has completely lost their flank on the southwest side. You can see Axe, Isaiah, Grumps, Pippin, and Kirk all pushing in. There's going to be huge pressure onto Nirem pretty soon from this flank. If you're AXV here, what do you do to get back into this midpoint? How do you go about it?
If we're XV here, we're getting that Nerm hab back up, but we need to get a hab secondary up in either back west of or far east, where actually mountains pushing out right now to get a secondary radio and hab up, and they just need to get push going from one side or the other. Western side right here, you got the good tree line, but pushed into cap itself, it is not too great. Personally, I prefer this eastern approach, which we got some AXV guys sitting on right now.
Yeah, I did hear Mountain and Comms saying, hey guys, we just need to get wide habs in the middle of nowhere and get some spawns up. This is about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, because it looks like they're moving out there for one right now. If that, after they get that logic going, they get a hab up there. First RB is not looking like they're going to be ready to react to that at all.
Just a logic getting blown up there on the screen. Again, with the wide flank, though, it seems like everybody and their mother from TSQ First RB here, First RB TSQ, excuse me, is in the middle here or stacking to go on this right-handed flank towards the fourth point, leaving the eastern, the left side, completely almost undefended. I mean, Mercdoc's there, Imperium's there, it's a couple others, but essentially their whole team is going on this wide second flank.
First RB really and TSQ really doing that hunkering down, just waiting for the enemy tickets to bleed out. Because well, AXV's got more comp experience. I do believe they are better at just holding the site, and at that point, it just comes down to ticket bleed.
Yeah, so it's 120 to 222. First RB TSQ in the lead right here. Nice defensive line. Honestly, they're reading this pretty well. AXV a couple members deep, spreading out to meet First RB TSQ. However, AXV did not outshoot First RB the last time they met. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it this time either.
I don't know, especially the sacrificial lambs. Like you had Pippin die all the way out here on this push that AXV is doing on the southwest side, and that's huge information for him right there. It gives people all the way up on storage time to rotate as need be. Five's still looking to get this hab down. It looks like it was wrapped all the way towards castle.
Yeah.
He's on a mission out here, that's for sure.
So First RB TSQ did kind of come to common sense and I think rotate a bunch of bodies back into the point itself instead of going on that winding flank. They haven't really actually pushed too many people on the flank. They've tried to shove it up the middle here in the open and got absolutely destroyed for it. But I mean, AXV is still down by over 100 tickets here.
Yeah, I think with the ticket lead that they First RB has right now, they're just gonna sit down and chill.
Yeah,
like, AXV really do just have to come to them at this point, and it's a lot harder to take this objective than to hold it.
They're gonna have to try and play it slow, but they only have 33 minutes, so it's gonna be very hard.
Ooh, First RB logic coming up. Mountain might be able to get crack him.
Where's that logic at on the right
all the way on the
side?
northern end here.
All the way. There's
Looks like
Mountain.
he's gonna roll just past him though.
Yeah, Kraku over here.
Just tell your squad.
We got another 2 AXV though, guys. So let's see if they try a little something.
Oh,
And run out of the main road
just
here. It's looking like it's gonna come
Oh
back.
God! Oh my God! Kraku,
Let's
what are you
Kraku.
thinking? What are you thinking, my guy? He was lucky to avoid Mountain there, driving straight down the road into the rest of this XP squad, though, not working out.
That is unfortunate. I really just think he wasn't expecting anybody to be back here
Now,
after what happened last time.
Ant gets dropped. Zypher's going for the tactical revive here. Grenadier already has his
I'm
position
getting to you right now.
aimed
Doesn't
in.
look like
One grenade
he has
hit,
an angle on the body. Oh, he's going for the shots now.
gets the
Rez is
revive.
up.
Right over our heads.
Merc,
Unfortunate.
Lenny pushing on the flank there. Going the wrong way. Nice revive there from Zypher, though, onto Ant. Now, Trip is going to push in and try and take these two guys out. Maybe recover this Logi.
Lenny making that call out in the complete opposite direction of the fight, saying AXV's coming from this way. Well, and realistically, they're coming from direct south of his position instead.
Ah, Sneaky's unloading from the opposite side of the Logi, so gonna work out here for First RB. They're getting all these supplies.
Cypher's just walking across this field to meet Trip here on the logic.
Oh, gee.
Right over his head first. Shout out, get us out. Alrighty.
Oh, interesting decision there to go for the GL point blank. I think you're going to have an impact kill because a little too close.
Yo.
Had that happen to me before with
trying to back his way out of this now. Tire's going down.
yeah, smoke
TSQ
grenade.
really wants to recover this logi.
They've already dumped all the supplies out though, so I don't think it's huge. Roadkill does get the revive. I think he was just going for a trip there. Nade coming out. Beautiful nade. Oh, just a little too far. Sails it. Past Zypher. High speed versus Zypher here. Oh, Pippin's gonna...
Oh, Pippin pops up and just domes him.
Yeah.
Interesting strat to go for the suppression there when you were in a 1v4 scenario. Well, I guess he doesn't know how many, but still definitely more than one. Because he knows that Roadkill's right behind the logi too.
Yeah, with his pressure from the backside though, that's allowed AXV here to push up onto the flank they were just on when they could not take out the hab. They need to make a count this time because we only have 30 minutes left and AXV are on 100 tickets.
Deficit, yeah. It's going to be rough to come back for you. Good storage flight flip, and they have no defensive hab though. So if they can get on castle right after cap and storage like they did last time, but actually hold it, they might be able to take this game back.
I don't know where I got shot from.
Felix taking one out, goes down himself here. High speed pushing up the middle. Let's go on board with high speed. Oh, one of those players to watch. Unfortunately, the trees are such as you can get shot from anywhere. Yeah, it's hard. Very, very hard. Now, AXV come out on top in that fight, though. At least on this flank. Xenograd getting a couple. Zakafil getting one. Who's popping off still? Is it still Zakafil here for AXV?
Looking over on the AXV side, Zakafil's up to 8 now, but you got Boggy with 11, Thought Patrol with 9.
Okay, spreading the love a little bit
with 9.
With the kills. What about first RB TSQ?
I'm gonna go get that vehicle.
First RB TSQ is looking relatively the same. Gretzky came out of nowhere, going from 3 to 11.
Damn.
He got a pop-off play somewhere.
I think we can kind of see the experience of AXV coming out too, because look at this control they have. Both sides of the point, pressuring both sides of the point. Now, their only enemy is tickets. However, on the backside, look at Villa. Look at all those bodies. What is going on over here?
You know, I think it's still just that a one squad that's been here the entire time. Canito's boys.
Radio goes up again. Isaiah back at it again with the digging on the radio. Can he get it to bleed? That's a huge chunk of tickets that AXV cannot afford to lose right now.
Yeah. My question is if they'll be able to hold that off long enough before AXV gets in caps. Because if they just get in here and make this one push successful, it's going to be a cap time.
Mine just trying to fall back in the Humvee. What can he get off of this? Canito defending. Oh, if only he could get him run over there. He could jump out and get the easy takedown. Not going to be the case. Where is the QRF here from AXV?
Looks like it's non-existent as they're all fighting for this cap over at storage.
Yeah, two Chevron.
TSQ really just hunkering down again.
Two Chevron decap. Munch is going to come back in. Jono, Enigma pushing in. They get both takedowns. Axe trying to cover off the radio. Radio is in bleeder right now. Jono from the backside takes out Axe. Enigma make sure the ghosts are down, but not before throwing a nade. That was a beautiful nade from Axe. That was a martyrdom right there. Axe has COD perks on, it seems.
Don't give up.
I mean, with the new menu change, who knows what else is happening?
Unfortunately, no follow-up here from first RB TSQ. Axe with a beautiful nade. Not enough to stop the radio from getting saved there.
Grump's getting the one on the hab and Saul getting the other two in the woods here. AXV's getting that radio dug back up to full health, but
Robbie gets Saul though. Yeah, Robbie gets Saul. Grumps is left alone. Oh my god! Tactician destroyed him through the camo netting too. That was.
See if Alpha can make a play here.
Disgusting.
Like 1v6. Nades out, gets nothing.
That's tough. I would have loved to see Saul and Grumps hold and lock down that hab, and then wait for the rotation from the other squad to come on the backside for the radio. I think, you know, stalling that hab for a little longer would have been a little better.
I think Canito's rally being that far out really is hurting them here on these close plays. Yeah, that's a good like 900-meter trek every time they respawn. It's not what you want to be happening when you're in these close contest fights.
Yeah, they're not.
AXV on this back half.
They're not using those large, long distance habs now. They've got the rallies out there. Be nice to see them use the hab out there and then put the rally a little closer.
Yeah, I can understand AXV not doing it because they're looking a little hurt for tickets. 80 to 176 now.
Justice just destroyed his teammate Ant and pays for it with his life, getting domed by Kanito. Munch gonna look for the rally. He's gonna have quite a ways to drive here. Now, if First RB TSQ don't have lats, this rally's gonna get crushed. Munch, not suspecting the 900 meter away rally. I don't blame him.
I wouldn't want to check for it either.
Yeah.
That's like a waste of time.
Kanito pops a nade off here. I don't think there's anybody left. He's just going to reveal his position and the fact that they're back on the point. Let's shift back over to the midpoint here. Yeah, wow. The redeploy and the pressure on the backside relieves all the pressure on the mid here, and TSQ, First RB, have complete control again.
Yeah, it looks like AXV, they're just wiping out the remaining stragglers of AXV over here. They're going for that quantity over quality push back on that retake for the back cap, but they can't be really affording to do that. I think the spawns of just First RB being able to hold down this hab on storage are really getting to them because they're able to just send bodies out there into the forest and drop one or two and then just hop on a respawn. Yeah, for sure. And the price they are paying now for not being able to take that hab the first time they were on it is gonna maybe end up being the game. If I'm AXV though, I need to get my best shooters back there because they are gonna be outnumbered. They need to be able to defend this radio while the attackers, push the point. AXV is really spreading out back here looking for this rally. Kanito looks like Rattler's finally gonna be the one to find it. Kanito is back on the attack here. It's a 1vx situation though. Naughty John O'Robbie pushing in
around the ruins.
That's a missed call right there, calling around the ruins. That's not where Kanito's at. Yeah. Finally, Robbie does spot him out here. Unfortunately, he is an SL, so he's not even going to be able to get that radio on bleed. Yeah. Damn. It's going to be him sitting here, see if he can hold off. Huge respawn on the rally back there as everyone trying to get that crush just gets dropped. Nobody can get it. Oh, man. But they are a lot closer here. Would have loved to see that rally get rotated. Right on top of Kanito here on the radio. He's going to be able to get him. They trade, though. Rally's still holding, but AXV's effectively pinned First RBTSQ on their rally over here. So attacking squad not going to be able to rotate off this position unless a miracle. I mean, if First RB can clear this, they'll be golden. But they're buying time too because AXV needs to push AXV down by a ton of tickets still. Yeah, if I'm First RB here on this back end of Kanito's squad, I'm not upset about being pinned down on this rally because they're trading bodies. It's not like they're going for like 1-for-1, and with the vast ticket count, it's 160 to 59 now. You can afford to be dropping bodies like this back and forth. Xenograd, look at this is the longest flank I've seen in a long time. They're going so deep to try and get this rally. Murtog is right here though to catch it out. Now, is he going to peek that side? Yes, he is. Trades with Xenograd. Finally, I think we hear a Humvee coming in. The rally's going to get crushed after a real long time out here. It's been there since that flank happened, honestly. Yeah. Mountain still looking for rallies back there past Castle. They're having fun back there, that's for sure. Also, I think that was a little bit of a mistake from the squad lead there. He pushed in alone instead of waiting for his squad and possibly rotating to a second rally up to continue this pressure on the backside. Pushing in alone as a squad lead isn't too valuable, especially if you're only pushing the rally. You're not really going to get any value for that rotation. Maybe they didn't have any supplies. Well, Kraku is driving around in this Tiger. You could have probably drove over there and dropped those supplies. But it's still great value for that rally in the end. Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of PTSD from last time he tried driving a Vic, so he went with something that he couldn't get shot out of this time. Oh, man. Battle lines kind of getting redrawn here. Front line. No flanking opportunities just yet for AXV. Let's check the map again as we have a little lull here to see what both teams are up to. Squad 4 from First RB TSQ on a wide flank here. Mountain all the way in the back in the sticks with his own rally on the backside.
It's gonna be interesting to see if they get a push going from there with the rest of 5. Because TSQ is all looking around the southern edge right now.
Yeah, so is AXV though. Look at, they're still trying to clear out bodies back here. Full squad committed to this flank. There's no hab on the back though. No Logi available here. There is one severely damaged.
To get my guys up, I'm gonna try and proxy hab.
You come mortars up again.
Comms from Mountain saying he's going to try to proxy the hab once he gets his guys up. However, look at this defensive rotation coming out from First RB TSQ. Lit like fire, great shooter, right in between him and where he wants to go. That being Mountain with that squad. Let's head over here and see this firefight develop.
Lit's about to just run straight into Ant at this point. I think he's got eyes on Mountain instead, though.
No, he has no idea of what's about to happen.
Able to react to the footsteps, though. Getting to drop an Ant. Does he hear Mountain running up straight up behind him afterwards, too? Looking for an aggressive repeat. Mountain looking the complete wrong way. Now he's facing it. But able to get another one. Oh, drop by Talkie, though. Talkie's one of the guys going off on their side for shooters.
Yeah, but Mountain gets dropped by Veritas, and Warland on the backside there, able to pick up the scraps and completely stop this push in its tracks. Lit like fire, showing his skills there, baiting the squad out and allowing the rest of his squad to finish off AXV on this push. Really nice play from them.
Like, we only got Talkie up. This was Victorious and Warland. See if Talkie get a little clutch up in the back here.
Going to be really difficult. I think he just gets dropped, even if he trades with the first one. Yeah, he just gets dropped
doesn't
there.
even get it. Yeah,
no.
Victorious just sitting in the bush.
Got Felix over here too. Good positioning, and this is going to allow time for a rotation from First RB TSQ when they start to see this push coming in from AXV. Unfortunately, Felix really can't do anything about this, but call it out on the map.
Oh.
No.
A little squad car rolling around, though. See if they get up to anything.
Trying to rush onto the point. They're going to try to overrun the hab here.
They got to do what they got to do. They got 56 seconds and they're trying to make a play.
Hab is overrun. Will he use the 50 on the radio, though? He can use the 50 on the radio. Moon! You can use the 50 on the radio!
I honestly don't know if he's aware that he can't do that.
Oh, no! Super's going to go up and try to dig it. Hab is overrun here on the backside.
Got 2 up. Kirk trying to clear it. Not going to be able to. And then it's a 50 cal. Why not be able to do anything about that one? Here's Victorious and Warland coming back in after dropping some in the woods here. Let's see if they can get up there. Warland goes down. No surprise. 50 cal's might need to get
trades,
through.
though. He trades. It does not matter.
Keep watching, keep watching.
On the backside, another rotation coming in. Nobody's looking at backside right there.
Victorious gets one.
Nice play from Victorious. Destro going for the revive here. Beautiful play by this squad. Very important revive there. Xenograd gets up. Nate takes him down right away, though. Moon finally going to take out the radio.
Shadow swinging in from the other direction now, too. Misses the shots on the gunner. Not able to get him through the angle.
Destro pushing out to clear here. Needs to get back inside. Big push coming on the outside from AXV. Storage site. No decap.
Here's Lit again, though. Trying to save the half. Not quite going to be able to get that trade with Destro.
Moon on the radio with the 50. Finally gets shot out. Cannot get the radio in to bleed. Volts, captain for First RB, clutching that takedown.
This Tiger really was in a horrible position for First RB and TSQ, trying to shoot it from the front of the north end here. As long as he just kept looking out to that south towards that Volts on the door.
Reinforcements coming in, digging the hab right now, trying to take it down. Volts can't push it in clear.
Daystro's still alive in here through all the chaos.
Cannon also on the back of the fob here, digging to take it out.
Hey, are y'all taking this radio or are they taking it back up?
Willem's at neutral though on the south side here as the Habs guy.
That's the sound of something being dug down, buddy. No problem.
Yeah, if you want to pan back over to the south side in the Rim Village though here.
We can, but
squad.
it's inconsequential. It's a 1 chevron decap here versus 3 on the mid. First RB, TSQ have taken control on the backside. But oh my, this might be tickets in
Yeah,
in the end.
AXV only has 38 tickets, and that's a radio coming down.
No. AXV go for the clutch play, but don't again leave enough people on the backside to defend. So even though they're decapping on a 5 decap, I mean, if, you know, first RB TSQ can do something to stall this, they could potentially still win here, even though being in a really bad position.
Just one TSQ squad with a rally up, gonna see if they can retake storage side. Everybody else having to run back from main.
Yeah. Let's go real wide here, give you guys an overview of both points. Yeah, 18 tickets.
Yep, there's that bleed out. That's gonna hurt. Storage coming on, about to come on a neutral flip here though. Villa's still only being taken at 1 chevron.
Use the Humvee.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Use the Humvee again. Why not push it back on, stall the cap onto Nilrim? But even if they do take this midpoint, they still only have 18 tickets. They can't afford anybody going down. They can't afford to lose a Humvee for sure. Let's go on board. Moon, Cannon pushing in. 18 tickets to go.
There goes Moon on the gun, can take out a Murtag.
Yeah, he gets sniped. Massive redeploy here from first RB TSQ. They're running so far. Oh, man.
They're just hucking it on foot as fast as they can. I wonder if Emperion's aware that Tactician and Ultimate Haunts are in the building right next to him.
Probably not.
Does not
That's my guess.
So. I think we might have a situation where he creeps right past him. I want to see a knife kill.
Holding a tight angle.
He
can hear. Tactician can hear him for sure. For sure.
Pile in there, pile in there.
Oh yeah, he knows. Tactician knows. I don't think Emperion's aware though.
Tactician called it out.
Yeah. No, Tactician's definitely aware after those shots. Empyrean finally checking the back of the room.
So 17 tickets. How many? Oh, there's so many down on the defensive. Look at how many are going to bleed out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. We got 8, 9 possibly. That puts them under 10 tickets here.
They are about to take storage though.
Yeah. That's going to give them 57. So that brings them equal.
Almost even.
Yeah.
56 to 56.
Exactly even. Wow. What a play to get onto point there. I mean, TSQ, first RB TSQ, completely shot themselves in the foot. They don't have any fobs up. They didn't have any rallies up.
I don't think. I mean, we have 14 minutes. Do we think?
They really were just hoping that they could hold down that point. And it almost worked out for them, but AXV got desperate and they just set the wave, and that wave crashed hard.
High speed pushing in, takes out Tactician, looking to get some more on point here.
Yeah, we need to just farm. We need to farm.
Some friendly fire going on there. Victorious.
Oh. Swooper shoots Cypher, then gets gunned down himself.
First RB TSQ are clearing the point, and we have a 1 chevron decap on storage site.
There goes another trying to pick the corner. High speed swinging it. Dies to the frag though. Kirk on the back end though, able to drop 1.
He does go down.
It's not looking good for AXV in this cap here. It's 2, and RB is swarming them back.
Yeah, you can see a few members. Gretzky pushing it. Oh my God, rocket!
He lives the rocket round.
How? Beast mode
I
going
guess
on.
he is just anti-armor. Ragnar aggressively peeking this corner. Not going to be able to get bite though.
By doing
I'm gonna go down
absolutely everything to stay alive over here. Standing on his head, it's not going to be enough though. 5 chevron decap on storage site.
Yeah, even with them on point. Mountain coming back from the north end though, able to drop the guy getting rezzed.
Fuck.
Mountain, what a play from
Notorious
behind.
started coming up by- Oh, and
Finally,
gets
they go
split.
down. Yeah, wow. First RB TSQ dominate the second phase of this cap after a beautiful heroic play to take back the midpoint. We're down to 20% and a 5 Chevron decap. What a crazy game this has been so far.
It's really felt lopsided both ways, and the end of the game match here is really just pulling everything back with 12 minutes.
I like this play from Empyrean Warland here, getting into the middle to the rotation from the AXV squad back on the point, gumming up the works, getting a few drops here, and now they're going to push out really nice aggressive defense from first RB TSQ. Talk, you cannot believe it.
What's going on down south right now in Ilram, guys?
Oh, Warland gets dropped though.
But Imperium gets drops Ant from behind, and he's going to crush this rally.
He's just running on this flank. Man's on a mission. Rally's down. That's huge for first RB.
Massive play here. What can AXV do? Do they have another Humvee to push back into point? There's no hab up to proxy. It's just bodies right now spread all over the field of battle. Five Chevron cap, halfway passing 50%. AXV has really nobody left that can do anything on point. Old Man Haas is the closest with Zypher. Zakoval trying to push in. Desperation smokes to obfuscate and conceal his push.
Just the rotation was, we didn't fucking rotate. And their whole team rotated back.
It really felt like after that first bit of the match was really rough for first RB and TSQ, but they fell in line and just started playing to their own time. And AXV really just fell into the way they were playing. I think that's really what mucked them up in the end here.
Yep, 16 tickets, cap, and the win.
The bleed out.
86-0. First RB TSQ, take this game.